Today we'll be doing a review on one of the best games for the GameCube. The other great games for the GameCube include Smash Bros. Melee and Mario Kart Double Dash, and there was probably a lot more games. Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 is quite the best Sonic game in the world, but today first game we'll be talking about is Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is one of the most unique games on the GameCube besides the first one, which introduced us to the Pikmin series. Pikmin 2 is an improvement of the first game. The first 3 Pikmin series returned, but the thing is, they removed the bomb rocks that you can carry and the bomb obstacles, which was a bit annoying because you only get a certain amount of bombs a day from the bomb obstacles. They did return in Pikmin 3, the third game, but the bomb obstacles were removed in Pikmin 2. And now they made electric Pikmin immune to the electric attacks. Then we got the best Pikmin in the entire game, the purple Pikmin. Purple Pikmin are good for fighting bosses, and I'm surprised I never actually used the purple Pikmin properly. I almost never used them. Now I know how to, like, few years later, I know how the purple Pikmin are good for defeating enemies faster, so you don't have to lose a lot of your Pikmin too. And also we have the white Pikmin. White Pikmin are also a great types of Pikmin because they're resistant to poison. It's actually a bit sad that they removed them in the next one. And the game is basically a strategy game. Basically, you have to. They sort of made this. There's one thing. They could have made this game 2-player where one person controlled Rui and one player controlled Ourmouth. We don't have to switch between every single time, but they sort of made at least they do have a 2-player mode, but they sort of made it where you can play with more than one player in the game, and that would have been more interesting because you can have one player playing as Ourmouth at the one side of the map, Wayne, collecting stuff, while the other one is going around and collecting a treasure. And each player can have as many Pikmin as they want, up to 100. And the best part about the game that they introduced was the caves. I was actually sad they did reintroduce them in Pikmin 3, but you gotta have some. You can't have the games be all the same. But thankfully, they removed the dumb 40-day system. 40-day system. In Pikmin 3, it's 90 days if you have all the fruit. But you can still beat the Pikmin 3 in around 60, around like 20 to 40 days if you're really good at the game. It has been tossed. You can have as much days as the game allows you to. I went to the game, I got to the hundreds days. This 2-player versus mode is actually extremely fun. There are several methods of winning. You have to capture the marbles or capture the enemies' blue marble, basically your team's marble, and make sure you take it from the other player. And it's basically sometimes the game could probably be beaten in an hour if you're extremely good at the game, if you speedrun every game. But it's basically the best part is what I think all games should be like. Games get easy at the beginning so you can know how to play the game and know how to do the game, and then they get gradually harder. That's how games should be. That's why I hate Mega Man. Mainly, that's the reason why I hate Mega Man. It's because the games, they get, you want us to buy a game, you want us to buy a game, but you make the game extremely hard at the beginning. And there's a collection system that rivals Melee. You can collect many types of treasures and stuff, and even the enemies have their own collection thing. And it's actually very fun feeding the enemies all the pick carrots, whatever they are called. And there's 4 areas you can explore, not 5, because 2 of them are actually very small. You can play. The game is over 40 hours long, and it requires at least 27 blocks on the GameCube, at least. The this is games that did sequels right. If you want me to do a review on the Pikmin game, just comment if you want me to do a review on the first game, because the first game is still good, but it's not. It's the number 2 is of course better than number 1, and basically number 2 is better than number 1. You just command all your Pikmin. Commanding Pikmin is actually one of the funnest things in the game, because you get to attack the Pikmin and use your Pikmin to attack. And the best part is the control thing you use to the C stick that controls your Pikmin alongside you and attacks the enemies really easily. And this game, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10. And that's all.